Can we do it?
Woo! Guys, we have exciting news. So we have Marc here, obviously from Tamron, the amazing Tamron, to show us what new lens.
We had a couple lenses that were released in short succession. On the far left there, on the Nikon ZF, is the 16-30 f2.8. That is a G2. That is the newly updated ultra-wide 2.8 lens for our line. Very happy to see it on my ZF body. It does starlight. It does long exposure so well. Color superb. Sharpness is great. It's one of the fastest focusing ultra-wide lenses in the business, and it's completely weather sealed. I just brought it back from the Tetons, and I can't wait to do some work on the images because they're amazing. So that did just show up on the market for sale now in stores. The stuff that we have in the middle, though, are the 18-300 lenses. We've had the Sony and the Fuji lenses out now for a little bit, but the Nikon and Canon mounts were just announced. So the 18-300 VC, which is our stabilization, VXD, which is our high-speed linear motor, still weather sealed. It's a beautiful piece. All-in-one lenses are fabulous for travel, as you know. Little secret too is that it focuses so close at 18 mil you can touch the hood to the subject and still do macro photography. So it's a brilliantly versatile piece of glass coming out at $629. So for both Canon RF-S for you crop sensor people and the Nikon Z crop sensor cameras. So we're excited to have them. They are cool.
That's an amazing deal.
We invented the genre, right? Like Tamron invented the all-in-one lens back in the 90s. And because of that, we've always been the best all-in-one manufacturer on the planet. There are a lot of really good lens makers out there, but when it comes to all-in-one lenses, I think it's kind of a priori that Tamron is the best all-in-one manufacturer out there. So the 18-300 kind of covers a lot of bases for a lot of people. I even know full frame photographers that buy them because it's a smaller, lighter lens and they don't mind shooting in crop mode if they're on like an R5 or on a Nikon Z8 because you're still at 20 megapixels, which is ridiculous.
Still high.
Yeah. So it's they're fabulous for everyone, honestly.
Yeah. So this is the first lens to fit all four mounts.
That's correct. Yeah, it is. I'm excited because this is kind of this lets us know that we're kind of reaching a certain parity in the mirrorless market where everybody's finally kind of settled in. There's always improvements being made, there's always refinements being made, but the mounts are now in place, the systems are well established, and now we can start really going for making lenses that work for everyone. And as a company that really relies on being able to do that, we're also very happy to do that. So it's good. The all-in-ones make sense to have it be the first. They're the ones that fit most people's purposes in the right price point. So this lens will be paying for a number of other lenses down the road, no doubt. And then if you grow up in the Tamron lens lineup, you'll get into our hybrid lenses like the 35-150 here, the f2-2.8. It's the legend. Everybody knows this lens. But our hybrid lenses are also designed to be completely remodded for cinema and video using the USB-C port as well. Underneath the hood of the hybrid lenses are some very powerful features that allow you to do things in video that other companies simply can't do right now. So there are a lot of reasons to get into Tamron. The cost and the size and the weight is typically a good one, but the ability and the performance is really where it's at.
What type of media is this good for?
Well, 18-300, I would say it's good for video, except for you just have to treat it very carefully because anything with a long zoom barrel, we made this a pretty smooth cam. We don't have a large hump to get over. There's not a lot of floating elements in here. Everything moves linear. So it is a smooth rotation, but you still want to do it really, really carefully because it can get bumpy, it can get jumpy. While it could be good for video, I would set my focal length and then start recording. I wouldn't do so much the zoom while recording if I had my choice.
Yeah.
The 18-300 does have our AI stabilization unit inside. When you do switch to video recording, the stabilizer does change its behavior from 18 to 70. And so it actually smooths out. It's not going to replace a gimbal, but it does a better job than regular stabilization units do. It's nice and smooth. It's more of a fluid stabilization unit, and it still allows whoever's viewing it to just be immersed in the video and not get taken out of it every time the lens jumps around. So there's a lot of good things for that. But 18-300 it's everything. It's wide to telephoto. I can do sports, I can do wildlife because of the macro capacity, 18 millimeters. I can do my flowers and bugs and all that stuff. So it's quite literally a lens that really tries to get love from as many people as possible. It just wants you to love it. This is a lens that I would start someone off with. If you're looking into getting your first camera, Nikon Z50, Z30, Canon R100, R10, you know, the two lens kits are nice, but there is nothing better than not having to change your lenses. Get an upgrade in stabilization, get an upgrade in autofocus performance and weather sealed, and then it does everything else. It pairs perfectly with entry-level products. We don't necessarily advertise it as a point-and-shooter's lens, but it's totally a point-and-shooter's lens. So I would start any student with this, any first-timer with this lens all day. It's worth the little bit extra that you pay, honestly, because the upgrades are well worth the run. So it's perfect for most of you, at the least.
Sounds like it.
I think so.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Cool.
And if not, check out the new 16-30, because that lens is also BA Baracus. A phenomenal piece of kit, small and light and bright and fast. Everything that you want in an ultra-wide zoom.
It's very nice.
I love this thing. The 16-30 and the 35-150 f2-2.8 is a proper two-lens kit, but I will be honest that the 35-150 often stays home because I don't always need bright mid-range, and I will shoot the 16-30 and the 50-400. And the 50-400 is my favorite lens that we make, period. So
it is nice.
Yes. So.
Mark, do you have any wise words about life for us?
Turn off continuous framing and shoot one frame at a time.
Ooh.
I know that the manufacturers just love to pitch 120 frames per second here, 30 frames per second there. Honestly, you're not paying much attention to the scene if you're shooting in that fashion. 3,000 shots is no guarantee of the one you want. Go for the one you want, delete the one you didn't get, and then go for the next one that you want. Patience is more of a fortitude feature when you're a photographer than not. So that's my life advice as a photographer. And outside of that, if you guys want to follow me, I'm at Tamron Rocky Mountain on Facebook, Tamron RM on Instagram and Threads. I do answer the private messages. I get a lot of them. I'm here to help you with your photography in any way I can. It does not have to be a Tamron question, although it's nice if it is, but it doesn't have to be. I'm here to help you tell better stories. So come find me, and we'll be around the market.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and thank you, Mark, for joining us again here.
Love you bunches.
Bye, guys.
Bye.